Ebo, me fambulem, dianle we pray. The world no left na we an. Let we pray for we sweet, sweet Mama Salon. That salon where we all dey thrive for be. Fambulem, tonight's program na program where, as I always dey appeal to na, for let we come na this platform and talk about the things that they really push that country they go before. Let we not struggle too much for talk about the things that they push the country go behind. Let we find solution. And this program today na AB program because the message, the thing that where they go on at that country they really troubling. For the people where they join for the first time, my name na Abdul Karim Kagbo. And I based na Canada, the thing where they put food na me family table, me na economist by profession. So fumble them, as I be telling na, my New Year's resolution, they try so hard for like I keep the show within 2 hours. So now I want to go straight to the point. For the people we just joined we are the first attendees, welcome to the VOS network. And for the one I will say now we long-term VOS family members, like how they say, fumble tick they broke in a bend. I mean in a brain and they broke. So where you don't be a member of VOS family, I like you go you go still remain for be a member of the VOS family. Because once you don't come into VOS, now you go bought it, but by God's grace, we will still treat you like family member. And me fumble them now the same way I want follow we treat the topic here where we get for talk about tonight. But first I want for address salon people them. You know, for some people way you think say, oh well, I get agenda or not. No, I always they put my country first. So as a result of that, I don't get no hidden agenda other than the love for my country. So I want to talk to salon people before I set up the stage in terms of the topic. Me salon people I know very well say boku ways them, the economy, the political situation. You know, easy at all na salon. The term that we dey so right now, na term that we not easy. You get the politics as we go closer to 2028, it really they heat up. And you look at the institutions them. This whole thing, I will talk a little bit more about what they go on between SLPP and APC. This not term for test we institutions them. And I know say all entire the headline here AB for we all. And because it's so AB, boku people especially the people way you go say don't want alala because you get even now this platform you get some people who they say oh salon a lost cause, oh salon no go ever better, something like that. So meaning that people that don't give up. Dear I beg me brothers and sisters, let me not discourage, because let me remember salon na nation we don't survive civil war. And I will say across Africa and probably the world, with civil war are the most brutal civil war we ever don't see. We are not going to go deep into the detail. So we don't survive civil war in a salon. We don't overcome Ebola. And yes, some people they talk about, oh, COVID, but we know say Ebola, it be exclusively affect salon. We think them shut down. And during that period, in recent time, we go say now the most way salon economy don't go down. But we still overcome the Ebola. And remember, this where they happen. So yes, people and they talk about the economic hardship and all that, but we don't go through that before. For some of we be the salon where that we talk about that level, Johnny Paul Coma, where like everything shut down. We survive, and we don't go through all this rebel war and all that, and salon able for rebuild itself from all the ashes that day. So anytime where we go through the challenges here, we they come out strong. From one party system where we all know the kind of havoc way it causes another country there. And even the current President Bill, himself make it very clear the time way he be do that interview na Al Jazeera, where he say na the resilience of the people them of Salon, na he make we able go back to multi-party system. We able practice quote unquote modern democracy. So Usaya they go with this. I just they remind we all of all the crisis then they where we don't go through. But yet we come out resilient. And I want to remind the politicians them, say politics can change. Leaders they don't come and go. From let's say Albert Magai or Milty Magai, Albert Magai, and you name them. Sheki where we feel say, you know what, they give people them back talk and all that. Guess what? They don't come and go. And it's Koma where at one point, according to waiting Sam Sumana say, if anybody crossing path, they go kill him and pour champagne and grave. According to the audio way Sam Sumana distribute. But guess what? They elected not only president of Salo. Usai Ifen is right now. They even known as self-exile, but they in exile. They're not able for enjoy in country. And all that now because of the foundation we do not lay for let that happen. We see that in Ghana. Ghana, we rolling, yes, but people are not like them and all that. But able for transition into a peaceful democracy. And that make it stay in Ghana till God taking life. And it challenge people, let me say, let people then do all kind of research where they want. If they find any bank account outside of Ghana, where na in get them, let them seize that bank account today. Remember how a whole president from military till he becomes civilian president and all that. And yet, he not just say, he not put money outside of Ghana bank. And they're very commendable. And that make able enjoy a retirement. They get the respect we deserve. But we leaders them, and they come to power, and they forget the leaders, then they come and go. They forget the politics can change. Let we look at APC. We didn't talk about 99 tactics and all that. They like today. In the way they fail for strengthening the institutions them, and they come back for on them. So my brothers and sisters, dear I beg, this nation, again I go back to that one people, one country, one people. So instead of I use country now, I go say one nation, one people. So dear, let we not allow the division for define who that will be. Let we not allow the anger for let it consume we, let it control we. Let we not allow that fear or are afraid and all that. Like we told on the CISO, intimidation. Let we not allow that for weaken we. Because I go talk a little bit more on that. We all know, say, like how we see in America, dictators them, where they want for calm na power, where they want for sit down sober one na power. Then go do all kinds of things for weaken the institutions them where we rely on for fact on we behalf. Dear my brothers and sisters, Lord, not make afraidness push we to that situation where it go weaken we, my brothers and sisters. And while we all know, say, democracy not to something way easy, easy for call democracy, but easy for implement them. So not a thing where really you go get them overnight. Even the countries, them, as I say, America right now, they go through their own test. Because they don't take beaucoup things there for granted. And you get somebody we come, we want for turn things down upside down. And they be said that before they re-elect them. They say if he win election, he will become a dictator. But people then laugh over it. And indeed, now waiting he say, waiting he promise, now he they implement so. So waiting how they get at. I want to remind we all say, democracy it require for let we be patient. It also require for like we participate. Let we not fall on full foot, my brothers and sisters. Election time come, you say, oh, you know what? Now don't deal, that don't rig the election. No. Every step of the way, let we try for resist, just like how we resist for like that country they continue for be one party. We resist the rebels them. Say, with all the fact within other country, we go steal all election for get for enjoy modern democracy in that country. Me fumble them. So, with all this, we are there so now. I want for also remind una say, for like we enjoy peace, we need for be discipline. We need for all back. Let we not go through that let we not fall for the temptation. And if you no get peace, democracy no go all water. We not go able to practice that free and fair election because everybody got afraid. So dear, let we restrain for make sure say peace in that country day. And I want for say, you the ordinary person, you the trader, that market man, because I know say plenty time can say market man. Na Dovecourt, na Sewa Market, and all them places then they. The teachers then at the classroom, the keke drivers them, the Okada, all the drivers them, bus drivers them, the nurses, the farmers them, the students them. We all together na backbone na that country day. We know very well if Makituman do not sell, but people are not able to afford for buy wholesale. And buy cup that they use for buy every day because they're not able to afford the bag. So Makituman are very useful in that country day. Teachers them, if teachers do not day, my brothers and sisters, they like today, people like we not go able for find we way through education. So teachers them very important. The drivers them from point A to point B, we need people the way they carry they. They're very important. The nurses, the doctors, they save lives. They're very important. The farmer and that remote place where they plant things them and bring them come, now them big tongue them for let we eat. They're very important. The students them, we now the future leaders them of tomorrow. If we not give them that sober education, we not practice what they preach. We be role model for them. My brothers and sisters, now gamble with the future leaders them, their own time. So you see, all them people that we combine, the backbone of that country day. So my family, I want for we think about all waiting I don't say. We they can sit down proper by this program tonight. Again, let's just summarize, my brothers. I want for una stay informed, una stay calm, let we stay united, and let we stay hopeful. That don't mean say we not for account, we not for demand accountability. Yes, for all the politicians then to account. We for all the people them, not just politicians. Me and you where they sent in and for like maybe them bill us for we or whatever thing. We need even now you brother, one mama, one papa, or sister, one mama, one papa, or even some people out there you say them parents them, they misuse the money them. We need for all them people and they're accountable. But for the politicians then, where would they hold them accountable? Dear me, brothers and sisters. At the same time, let we reject violence. Because in a born good picking. And as I can always say, now we constitutional right for we support with political parties them. But dear, where will they do that? Let we think of the country. Let we think about the peace of the country. And I can always say, where they support them political parties, yeah? Let we support them responsibly. Let we think about the country first. And the future of Salone, my brothers and sisters, not to the politicians, they no more gets the future of Salone. No. We all, if we discipline as citizens and for refuse, like that country, they go backward. It go before. Let make them clear. Sometimes some people are not going to get them clear. Say, okay, well, how you go able for make them go before? My brothers and sisters, if you check closely, them politicians here, now because of some of we enable them, because some of we even when they do wrong, in the name of say, oh, we belong to the same tribe, oh, economy region, oh, we attend the same school, even when that person they do wrong, you're not going to say anything. So dear, let we change that particular style there. Because it ruin the country. So now he make us say the future of Salone, and not only for the with the politicians them. No more. We self need for adjust and also like how they can say, let we take hold of our own destiny. So and history don't tell we beaucoup think so about Salone. Dear me brothers and sisters, this for me be me closing talk, but I just think say let us say this up front. And let together with maturity and courage, let we help that country there. And again, no matter how tintianga, no matter how situation be, if we come together, we can still able for make Salone a better place for we all. And let we choose peace over violence. Let we choose integrity over material things. Let we choose progress over backwardness. Because remember, the future, not for me you to know more, but not for grand picking them, the picking them we're not born yet. Because we don't get two Mama Salone. We only get one Mama Salone. So dear, let we share, we like, share, and let we comment. If you self get your own motivating message, put under the comment section. And where I come for read the comments them, I go read them. Because it's nice for how they remind we self with some of them messages here, waiting there at stake in that country there. So I know say I don't talk a whole lot, but now, like I tell una waiting na the topics them. And this to boku topics them, as soon as see waiting at the main thing we see na ya. The APC Secretary General then deny and bail. And the charges them where we don't deny, na accusation where we don't deny. So I will talk a lot more about it. But let go line by line so una go able to understand how the program go flow tonight, my brothers and sisters. So the topics that I want to deal with line by line. And not go be the actual flow, but I go try for deal with all of the topics here tonight. Again, the main topic now within the go on right now with the Secretary General of APC. And we all know very well say APC now the largest opposition. In fact, now the only opposition in that country there, na parliament. So for then do this. Wanna tell me who side salon they go. And the worst of it, yes, okay, under the cyber crime and all that thing, they say, okay, well, in incitement. But after we don't charge them of that, why they for refuse and bail? So now they refuse and bail, and they say, okay, well, they don't adjourn the case to Monday. So meaning that I get for spend some nets then at Pademba Road. Now prison. Hey, boy, my brothers and sisters. So now then they force the current Secretary General for temporarily hand over to one Mr. Chernor C.S. Kamara. We are commend them for that. We say, okay, well, you know what? I go deal with this, but I want to let the party business go before. I really commend them for that. And my brother, leading to all the couscous, we see the PPRC then put out a press statement. Say, because the fine way they find APC now pay that fine day towards the time we then tell them for pay. So as a result of that, they don't pass judgment for suspend APC. Hey, my brothers and sisters. And we all know how don't come out. And I take me time for remind we all. So this is not the press release we then put out. The Political Parties Regulation Commission, PPRC. The headline there, suspension of the All People's Congress, APC party, for failure to comply with the fine imposed by the commission. Welcome to that. I go read for now this. I don't say plenty of I don't see them, but it's nice for sort of reminder now. And upon all this thing where they happen so, my brothers and sisters, President Bill not see the actual timing for do something way more controversial. And then at the same president where they say the opposition will get a chance for rule the country peacefully. We get several things the way they go on. And as a result of this move, and I hope say because now based on this, we, according to this, 2 days ago, and put out a press release. So my brothers and sisters, if this not fake press release, let me know, because the Law Society then say now based on this press release, make themselves put out a statement for condemn the action of the president. We in the midst of all things where they go on, then decide, or he decide for appoint somebody to a position where that position they we all know say now from that June 2023 election, Kone when I be occupied this position where President Bill they appoint somebody so to create, I will say most of within they go on the country this being time. So as a result of that, the Lawyers Association then put out a press release and said and condemn the proposed appointment of Mr. Edmond Alpha as Chief Electoral Commissioner ahead of the constitutional review process and implementation of the agreement for national unity. So I go read that for now. And this is not the headline. I go read that. So the thing where I want to start with, my brothers and sisters, now a very shocking story where again we did talk back to the security situation of that country there. Because when I imagine we get a whole lot of security situation in that country there, but the police, they spend so much time and resources for the police people them with respect to the so-called cyber act or cyber crime. So it look like, say, that they're not a priority. The security of the state is not so much of a priority. Even though they try for lump the two together, so that cyber thing, it will create insecurity and things like that. I beg for differ. Because it's all about how they define the so-called incitement. And I will talk about that a little bit more later in the program. So this particular topic now I want to start with. But before I start with that, I get several questions I want to ask within the Englishman called rhetorical question. Where some of them questions they do not need answer. Then just they emphasize some points them. So my brothers and sisters, 15-year-old Bobo, a saloon, Waterloo specifically, Kuroko one, daylight, kidnapped our body. And the worst of it all, the kidnapping take place near a police station. My brothers and sisters, let you see saloon near a police station where it happens say the police station for be a place where somebody for afraid. Say police then they around, then go surveillance the place and make sure say any activities where appear fishy, then go come after you. No, they're not afraid. Near a police station. And the troubling part of this, my brothers and sisters, are the fact say the bobo in daddy or in family can decide for pay the ransom. Initially they ask for 100 million oleos, but they negotiate and end up for pay 30 million oleos. So my brothers and sisters, the concern where I believe say we all forget where this thing happens so. That the fact say if the don't see say they're successful, you go get copycat people them where go take advantage of this particular situation. And we all don't see places then like Nigeria, South Africa, where it begin, like how it begins on a salon. And people then say, oh, now one off something. And we all know how much it rampant in Nigeria that people then they scared. Foreigners them, then they scared. Even the people themselves we born there, then they scared. Because kidnapping na lucrative business in Nigeria. So for like saloon, and according to the story, this bobo in Papa, even though where the kidnappers then tell us say enough for call, enough for involve the police and all that. No, it involved the police. The police, they're not able for find way for trace the call. And the interesting thing is, not all like how they see in the movie, go put the bag now one corner outside the money day, and then you see somebody go pick her later and stuff. No, then people there then get the mind and say, let them send them through orange money. We then they suppose forget technology now. If no more, we concentrate on the development of the country instead of politics, instead of strategies, how for deal with the opposition. Salon for don't get away now, like that orange money, now digital something where we suppose for able to trace them and then lead we to then terrible people here. But no, they will get away with it. And as at the talk, no indication or day we the police, because this boy and papa, he reports the case to CID. CID no make any public statement for give people them, including the bobo in parents them, update on the issue. No, we don't get anything. And yet, if they don't begin pay ransom, and we within the diaspora, we probably before they come, people don't alert, then kidnappers here. And by the time you know it, then go kidnap you. And then ask for ransom. And if they're not able to get her now, not today, your life they in danger. And this boy, 15-year-old, and for lack in parents, they know sin as something we're very serious. According to the report, they be the beat them, get sober beat. And then they make the mama with them their first call and put them on the line. They beat the bobo. The bobo the Allah. So guess what? The papa not able to withstand that. For seeing bobo they go through pain. Yes, they take the risk for tell the authorities. But they're not able to get the proper technology for trace the people here. But the thing we're alarming is, because we don't again, this now based on analysis though, but the thing we're very alarming, they happen, they kidnap the bobo right near police station. And we don't say police themselves can be part of the syndicate here. As we don't get boku arrest them. Say police very recently they arrest some police people them, some policemen them, and say they take part by robbery, armed robbery. So it's not surprising for like this, the police even know the people and way they do this. So my brothers and sisters, just like I say up front, Salon, now me and you too, get for make Salon a better place. Let we demand accountability. This not for be politics. This for be a situation where people have for common at it and put pressure upon the police, by the CID folks them, for let them investigate. Let them try for make sure say they catch them people that we kidnap this people. And then they go strengthen people in mind. Meaning that it go call people in mind I for say. But if we hear about kidnapping, then get ransom and then get away with it. And we all know, so you get people and we really will do all kind of things for survive in that country there. So it's not surprising for let we see the copycat situation. People then copy similar strategy and see if themselves will get away with it. And who knows if then they will be successful. But above all, you will get people with their life go there at risk. I go tap that story there, but my brothers and sisters, I really want for let we not play politics. Because some people it's very easy for like them say, oh, because you don't like this government. But I don't know whose political party this bubble in parents them they support. But the fact of the matter is, and right now, the boy yesterday they respond to treatment, according to the news. But to not think about that, if even the beat with them beat that body, able they can go hospital, then treat there if them boost them and whatnot, then treat all their cane mark then they. But to not think about the trauma where this thing go left Padabobo. Just like the rebel war. Where Boku people them, anytime they remember the rebel war, then they feel bad. And the other interesting thing though, as I read the comment, the story, the people, the person become a bike, according to the story, drop the bubble off. The sideway then go drop the bubble off, then get for personal checkpoint. Remember, so if we checkpoint then sober, then get people away well trained, we go able for observe somebody in body language and all that, and check properly. My brothers and sisters, I believe say them for be able to catch that guy there. The person will go drop the bubble off the biker. But waiting the biker say we reach now the checkpoint. Oh, now me picking, you know well they can't go hospital. And waiting then try for do, then try for make the bubble unconscious. But according to waiting the bubble say, it be kind of get some amount of consciousness. So it not be unconscious completely. So able for member some of the communication in there. So dear my brothers and sisters, if we get chance, we get access to the administration or the people that were responsible, let we talk to the people that were responsible. So they need, for the sake of Sierra Leoneans them, foreigners them, and if we want for attract investors them, clearly we get for make that place stay peaceful. Otherwise, the reason why President Bio, they go all over the place, say for attract foreign investors, they not go all water at all. Because then people are not go come in a place where not secure. So I go tap there with this story, and let's move on now to the PPRC. Because I want for Gilna a sequence of event to this day. We then charge the Secretary General of APC, and with the charges, they not allow him for go back na house, then detain him. In essence, then deny him bail. So first off, let us show una the PPRC, the message, the press release we then send out for inform APC of the suspension. So it kind of a little bit faded, but I hope say una they see them very clearly. But I go read them very slowly so we able to get better understanding of within the message they say. And this press release actually now yesterday, 11th February 2026, said the National Secretary General, the All People's Congress APC, and they put the address when 11A Old Railway Line, Brookfields, Freetown, say they are suspension of the All People's Congress APC party for failure to comply with the fine imposed by the commission. So it continue for say, that's the person we write this letter. I'm directed by the commission to refer to the above subject and to inform you that the Political Parties Regulation Commission, PPRC, pursuant to its mandate under the Political Parties Act, Act number 25 of 2022, found the All People's Congress, APC party, in violation of Section 39(1) of the said Act. Again, then the self-explanatory. So then quote part of the law we then pass 2022 na Parliament, we then call the Political Parties Act, and now under this administration. So then pass that law in, and that law now the quote per APC. So according to within the right, say following this violation, the Commission, in accordance with the power, somebody they call, I go just ask for like the caller, please hold on. Let's just go through the reading and then I go take your call, please. It continue for say, the Commission notes. Okay, let's go back to the first paragraph. Following this violation, the Commission, in accordance with the powers conferred on it under the said Act, imposed fines on your party and duly communicated the said decision, including the amount, the basis for the fines, and the payment timeline on Monday, 2nd February 2026. So again, that is self-explanatory. They remind them, say that we don't find them since Monday, February 2nd, 2026. The Commission notes with grave concern that despite the expiration of the deadline on the 10th February 2026, and in spite of several reminders, the APC has failed, refused, or neglected to comply with the directive to pay the imposed fines. So again, self-explanatory. So say that I'll remind them severally, but yet APC, they refuse to pay the fine. So now they say, consequently, in strict adherence to the enforcement provisions of the Political Parties Act, Act number 25 of 2022, the Commission hereby suspends, and put them in all capital, the All People's Congress APC party from carrying out any political activity. My brothers and sisters, do not make exceptional. Say any political activities. And they even give example of them political activities there, including but not limited to meetings, rallies, elections, and all administrative and operational actions with immediate effect until full compliance is achieved in regard to the payment of the fines levied on the party. My brothers and sisters, this they remind we say, no activities at all. APC, until they pay the fine, according to this press release, they're not for even all meeting. They're not for rally. And again, it come to question the lower tier election on Saturday, because it was supposed to be Wednesday, but then push them to Saturday. So that's, again, now it make some questions them we I go show now then questions then they as we watch the program, let me try to answer them questions then they. So no political activities at all until they pay the fine. So then conclude and say, please be advised that this suspension remains in force until the APC party settles the outstanding fines and receive written clearance from the Commission restoring its operational status. The Commission urges your party to I believe the one for treat this matter with utmost seriousness and expedite the payment to avoid further sanctions as provided by law. So, my brothers and sisters, the person we signed this now the Executive Secretary for the PPRC, and a name now Olusegun A. David. So, my brothers and sisters, I will come back with my own take on it, but I want to tell the caller waiting on the line plenty thank you for impatience. So let's take the call now. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who side the call with from, please. Caller, you dey get me? You dey on live?
Yes, Chicago.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we dey get you now.
Yes, thank you so much for picking me call. May God bless you and God bless your family. Like you always say, you know, the son and that country day.
Same to you, brother, as always. And thank you also for your support for the scholarship program. Thank you. May God bless you and your family as well. And for way you meaningfully they contribute to the discussions them. Now, VOS, go ahead, bro.
So, may God bless you for giving the opportunity. Mr. Kago, I want to take this opportunity today, Thursday, for declare say we get one party government and they operate as alone. We pretend like say we get democracy, but one party and they run right in that country day. Madabio make sure say he hold the military them, hostages them, he hold the lawyers them, hostages them. You all law them, hostages them, the police, they hostage everybody. They don't put it in their pockets. They operate in one party state. Now they operate right now. They want no full body. They operate with one party state. Now they not country. They one party government with their own one power government. Mr. Cabo, me take way up on right now about this government here. So the important thing for happen. I didn't talk about cocaine. They not satisfied the person day. Now, because so now go also under before the police station, not get nothing for do, and they allow that family they raise that kind of money they and paid, and they get nothing way for say for trace for let them return that money, deposit the money, and they would do them. But then go all the Secretary General for APC. But let me say this, Mr. Kagbo. The letter we don't get so a very explain and fine one. The member of parliament that will get the day for APC and then parliament. The chairman them, they did it for because of the APC party. I made them did it. The mayor them, they did it because of for APC. If they don't suspend all APC activities, them, I they call on the APC parliamentarian them, the APC chairman, the APC mayor them, therefore suspend everything that they let this power government operate. But they don't show say that one party and they operate. And now they're supposed to do. For all the Secretary General, not to say nine then do. Now the citizen and also. They try for no say the only side who left from one out because every facility only under. So the APC enable all and they try for suppress and now when at the opposition that they make the government for the opposition and they make opposition make will be two party government. If they try for intimidate also now we the citizen don't intimidate. So at the call on all the people that don't call so they come on our government and left this power let them do what they do. But you always take this plan and understand. But Manabio, not to possible for play with light. You understand? Now protest to go for protest against for Pulam. You know it became 1991. Oh protest against that we can say peace before election. We commander. Now for do not for conduct election now. But what they try for do, they try for enforce the chairman don't pick for the neck. Because you give 3 days for them, so you go distract APC them, say go pass the 3 days, they endorse the post, they don't pick alpha something, for let be the neck boss. And now for do so. They want bypass for APC they focus on Andy. Why no focus on the main thing they happen for the election? Because this same man don't talk say this 2028 election in order for be different to the one of 2023. But what you don't understand, I know people go school and get no go school. Because basically, if you then say this 2023 election get problem, you will get sense where you know parents, you know family, they tell you some happen by picking result. If it come for a TIFA, then it will be the same again. If it keep it come, it fail, or it can 10 or 15, they say that this in this season I will not be do well, make it come. If you fail for improve them, they will get one number like you come from first or second or third. But if you go talk say in order for be different, I don't know school where they are then go. I don't really know school where they are so go. Because then they say everybody knows say this particular get problem. You know, they're not trying to address them. Okay, then that never address them. People down and never address them. In that for travel number 99 you may for travel, enjoy the government money and go and do stuff the way. You see, they're not gonna look for that country there, they tell you. we for call on the citizen account today. But one thing we can only talk. When me and you take a talk, say me not to APC, me not to APC, me not to SNPP. That it benefits the SNPP them. Now that the power they want. This government to operate not to SNPP. This is power government operation now. The name said also we say now brutal business and then the partner don't for the power. Anything say power now by force. Now anything could be by force. Any time to do the citizen them. So the call on the citizen account today. Low stand. They don't do bokuti for them. Stand against this particular government as well, but people they afraid or whatever they do. But this particular test now, if we find them with the citizen, let's say I say not to be APC. Now I go declare the APC. Because for them first for pulling power so that this government, they will get a good democratic government account today. No left for the talk say me neutral. Neutral for the again. We are fit incumbent government. Now collective responsibility for pulling. If not to that, you don't have to follow them pulling. And whether be now they don't in a bad situation. They have 2020 if it be lost election day. But then say they don't get the license, for them they go now, other developments for them they can now. We say we talk to the government say, no, go after you come again, how for developments, how for we tell them. But now it doesn't say now say in 5 years don't they done now, in 10 years don't they done now. How you go do now? You know, say the body don't do it, don't pass back, it won't fit for staying to power. We will tell say no go possible, it not go happen. We for continue for stand against Dandy and I don't know till the call on all the fly behind them. We not come out and stand up for with that position now. Now the people don't test that this country also. Not say not again. The Auditor General the fire and for no just cause. They do everything all ransom. Let people then come together now and stand firm against the government to not come. Now they say we not to APC. We all for the class say we not opposition or for stand against the government to do it bad. Mr. Kagbo, thank you so much for the opportunity to give me. I know say the program continue. God bless you, God bless your family. I know if it don't be because always I can call you.
Thank you very much, Edon Beep. And thank you for your submission, and let God bless. So if you think of any additional comments, please call me back. Yeah. Thank you, Paul. Again, thank you so much for the contribution, both mentally and financially as well. Thank you. God bless, bro.
Thank you so much. Let subscribe to this channel, please.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. God bless. So again, I want to say beaucoup thank you to brother, and you did sense the frustration from his voice, and I believe say plenty people who also frustrated. Yes, not all man able for call, but we go encourage people and for let them call. So we go able hear from una, and very shortly I go read the comments before the comments then piled up very heavily on me. But my brothers and sisters, you know, when you look at the PPRC, the reason we then give, and that same reason the court charged Lansana Doumbouya for. And the initial arrest we CID do, and then do the investigation and everything. And according to within Lansana Doumbouya say, they release him with no charges. They not tell him anything and say, so all of a sudden, after almost a week, PPRC on the 11th yesterday, they come out with a suspension, say all political activities. When I imagine a major political party, and we all know, say, they get several activities them were crucial this 2026, beginning on Saturday. When I think about the timing, when I think about waiting the lawyer then can call the proportionality of the action. So the action we PPRC they take a proportion to the crime, we then say a crime, because from waiting initially, waiting there even the Agbagba, one of the Agbagba, the Truth Media, we Matilda play on last Saturday by show. The Agbagba talk about the incitement, and within all the incitement, one specific one where they emphasize, say Lansana Doumbouya call President BOC thief. able for call somebody say he a thief on a thief man, a thief the election. Then the warrant for you jail somebody and you not tap the when I don't charge them. And with small law where we know for then refuse after they don't charge you, for let them refuse you bail, say no, you therefore put you in a custody until the time we then say then go bring the case back. For go now house. Plenty time according to the law. We then teach you so it means you not danger to the society. So now tell me, for call president to be a thief, say thief the election. So now tell me who's danger than they pose to the country. President Bill, the time where you just win the election, call APC them, now IAMP them, like it just then they be FIBA like a national anthem. Continuously. They call APC them IAMP. We in the form of thief. Even where people like me say, Bo, you don't set up commission of inquiries. Why you not allow the commission of inquiries for doing work? Instead, you now don't say them people are then guilty because for call them thief and we go make sure say the money they would have done thief, then we pull them and that money then we go use for this, that. So automatically you don't presume them guilty. Instead of presuming them innocent until found guilty. So, but because you're not president, so you get the right for call people and thief IAMPs, where you not get no proof of that. And according to Lansana Doumbouya, say you thief the election, it get to them where it go reference. And myself, we sit on here with me on small math way I do. It shows say the numbers do not consistent at all, do not add up. Even though they change them later, we done it by itself suspicious. And you wake me past sleep, I go tell you say President Bill not get 55% of the total valid vote during that 2023 election. You wake me past sleep safe. I go tell you exactly that. So for somebody say, win the election, you thief the election. So dandy for be a crime. And this person, the political person, it represent in party and it make it clear, say now the party position that one day. So it just re-echo the party position, not in personal position, now the party in position. So the fine where una fine the political party is not sufficient to una say back, una go put in a jail, a prison. So all them penalty is sufficient for justify so that crime day now a big crime enough for una puts that person in a jail. And today, Thursday. So the next time when they call the case, on the 18th, 16th, I believe, on the 16th, I go verify that. But it's not next week. So meaning it get for the jail for days before una call the case. And that not necessarily means say it go come out. So why una for deny and bail? After we make it clear, say this na in party position. And the people them way according to the law where parliament pass, the people then say it violate the act. And not to impersonally then fine, now the party then fine. because then take am say he dey do am on behalf of the party. And he make am very clear, saying wetin he say na the party in position. But yet, instead of that they be sufficient, una go back and say, okay, well, una for charge am. And the adjournment na Monday the 16th. I don't look am up. So you go spend Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at prison just for tell something we a very clear saying at the truth. So my brothers and sisters, then tia and I make a take me time for talk about the resistance that we always have back. Because waiting they happen so easy for trigger APC supporters them. Because it's very blatant, it's very clear saying not a coincidence. For like PPRC, where the head of PPRC, now the president appoint him, and now under the president in party, where them pass that act day, and the PPRC, one day before, then put this guy in a jail, suspend the entire party. The party not for all meeting, they're not for all, no election, nothing, no administrative activity, nothing like get safe for saying get some side for do any kind of thing, according to the PPRC. So now waiting and do by arresting Lansana Doumbouya now for intimidate the entire party for say funa flaunt the PPRC order would they come after now. Because Nadandi, to me, the message they want for send. But now let us ask them questions here. As I don't give now, I will say the foundation. I really want for ask them questions here. And dear my brothers and sisters, let we answer them questions here with sincerity in the interest of our country. Now then questions here. All waiting I talk so about the PPRC and now the court and waiting it will mean for salon democracy. Like how we brought on the phone saying salon they backslide. And then waiting it will mean about political stability. Because you will push people them for too long. When you push them against the wall, they're not getting no other way for go back. Guess what? They pounce. And now, the other thing we I go talk about in a moment, the electoral reform and constitutional review. Then they on. It really they on. And then on the trigger the situation here and when I call them national unity. Yet on the trigger the situation here, we're not even necessary. So now tell me who side the rule of law there? And with all this way they happen so investors then go get confidence? Whose impact you go get on the economy? Because now fear you they put by people them. Where some man go even afraid safe. If even APC supporter they go afraid for attend APC rally. Because maybe you go think and say kata go commode. And that waiting it mean? It means say una they shrink, una they reduce the civic space. Una they trample upon people their right for belong. So the PPRC thinks say they're fine and their action not sufficient. And yet, then for all this man personally liable because he say the truth. We indeed, in real local language, a thief. You take something where they not give you. The people do not give you the mandate, but yet you take them. So you can call them, say you jog them, or you thief them by the local language. So if that man describe exactly what happened in 2023, how then they constitute incitement? So how many times the Carter Center, how many times the former U.S. ambassador to Sierra Leone don't talk about this issue? How many times? So because then they na the soil of Salon, then be supposed for also arrest them. But no, not to the target. How many times they don't question the validity of their understanding? And according to law, as long as you dey na the land, is supposed for be subjected to the law of the land. So, but no, not to the interest. So foreign people and go say all kind of thing. Because otherwise, look at the MCC score. MCC compact program. The letter where US State Department write as to why then suspend the MCC compact program. It did it clearly. Because of the elections, do not believe say a genuine. The results reflect the paraphrase. The results not reflect the people in wish. So why do not take legal action against them people in there? But instead, for create that situation where you go increase political instability in that country there. And the additional questions they will get me, brothers and sisters. And after I read the questions them, I go to una comments them. Like you to una get for say. So now we ask the question, what thing they happen so? You go call them accountability or political escalation? Not talking about Creole. You go say, oh, they all jail Lansana Doumbouya because for like pay for waiting he say, or this just go increase the political tension in that country there. I put them questions here for like we all reflect on the situation where the country they go through. And the other question now, the judiciary. So now feel say this case here go test the independence of the judiciary. Of course, Boku people go question the independence of the PPRC because the timing of this action. So Boku people go question that. But now the ball they now the judiciary then court. So now feel say waiting happen so waiting they happen so go test the independence of the judiciary. And so far, Boku people go say, well, they don't fail already. Because for like they refuse for grant bail to Lansana Doumbouya. So then they don't fail. Because I don't feel say that man have any flight risk for say, oh, it go run away in the country. Or it will cause more havoc. People in life, they in danger. I don't feel say any of that be the case. Where you go say you deny them freedom. Where the case still they on. And then the other question we going to ask is, what will they see so? Now a turning point for democracy? Because we know say Kaba, yes, he be corrupt. But he will push the goal post. Well, I go say able push from point A to point B. He pushed the democracy go before small, and he left in 2 terms, and we see a peacefully handover, and then Anesco Maka may do 2 terms, and arguably, but I believe say he handover peacefully. So matter be now, the tending way we all be things say for the kind of do things them for like ego strengthening legacy within people and go remember good things that people and go remember for, and they do all this. And when I remember now he always they call say, oh, let we go into money, let we do something for cherish the peace of the country. And then PPRC they do this. And in addition, the court. Some people then go on for say, oh well, President Biya no the police then just they do within the law say and all that. But my brothers and sisters, I will read for now shortly waiting and say about the reason for like Lansana Doumbia de Biemba right now. So 3 counts. So waiting at the first count within game. So just imagine 3 counts. So the first count, they say relating, let's just read for now by English and then I go translate and by Creole. Lansana Doumbia has been sent on remand. Like way you go say, they're not sentence him yet, but then put him like way you go say then keep him force while the thing they go before the case they go before at the male correctional facility at Pademba Road Prison. He faces 3 count charges relating to incitement, insulting conduct, and public insult against the president. So, incitement, insulting conduct, and public insult against the president. So, dear my brothers and sisters, una not tell me saying President Biya no did it. Una not tell me that. I go out for convince say he no did it. Because if he left with the police, they don't release that man. They don't press any charges. And after days, all of a sudden, now the court charge him. 3 counts: incitement, insulting conduct, and publicly insulting the president. Ebo. So now this we for call say na democracy. And this we for glad for. So with all this man at the head of Ecowas, the chairman of Ecowas. Una member, if una go back, wetin I be tell una say President Biya, he take that position there. Some people then say bribe for him and stuff. That position there, he take him for do exactly wetin they do so. I be tell una that. Not in the interest of the country, for sale, for showcase salon, no. Now, way for like ego kind of mass any criticism, because who that then we depend on for help for come talk for we on behalf of the citizens of the citizenry of Salon na Ecowas. So if the chairman na irresponsible for do this kind of thing, wanna tell me how Ecowas go able intervene? When at the boardroom, he go just kill him, say no. I no go approve on that. So now see how strategic President Bill be. So one thing I go say, President Bill, he lack common sense, but he get criminal sense. That criminal mind, he get them. Because not so criminals than they think. But guess what? The reason we make us say he lack common sense, because all waiting they do so, he get for come back for hunt them tomorrow. Because like I said from the beginning, you know they did it forever. And Escoma, the same thing. He feels say talk about 99 strategy and all that. Feels say be smart. But himself be lack the common sense. For tell him say, Pa, you need for make this thing like that constitutional review. You need for go through them and put them here in place. Strengthen the institutions them. So when you left power, like any other ordinary Sierra Leone person, the law will protect you. But what did he do? Because it lack foresight, it lack common sense. You know, people like you say common. The words mean common, but that sense they're not common, no. Very expensive. Because people like you get carried away. So the thing way for be simple logic. They're so carried away with them, their greed and also the adjective I go use. Just disregard for the ordinary people. They forget the thing way very simple. And in a similar way criminals then can behave. They can don't do all kind of things for make sure say they settle all the other areas, them cover all the loopholes them. But my brothers and sisters, that's something we very common. They can forget. And that thing they can use for catch them. For trace their steps. So now the same thing they happen so. Tell me too. If under an Escoma, they don't strengthen the judiciary, make the judiciary independent, reduce the power of the president. If him be don't start them with himself, they like today salon for don't go before. President Bill not for become and be a beneficiary of this enormous powers. So my brothers and sisters, I left now with one other comment before I move on to the other side, the other topic. Let me look at the legal implication of this. If the judiciary continue with this path, what thing will happen? Confidence in the next election, it will create tension. Because if it then starts this way, so clearly if APC, I know say some people and go say, oh, Mr. Kagbona, that will be done, they tell you. Say if they be go court safe, the judiciary, sober, and go still rule against them. So this case, the test, that kind of notion there. And then the second thing is, what it go mean for politics, like how we talk about, say, oh, we slip back to one party system. What it go mean for politics in that country, the consequence. And remember, now reason make more force for do multi-party. Not to say now by choice, but now because of the international community, particularly the IMF, World Bank, then get conditions say then go continue for help salon financially if they move into multi-party system of governance. So, but clearly, Momono be want for left power. So, what he do is satisfy the requirements they forget additional parties them. But waiting in or do is for like the playing field be fair. everything can happen. It don't set all them foundation in day, but as God can have it, you're not able to see the light of day, for practice within the uki way they don't set. So that me opening, I talk about, I remind the leaders then about the lesson where history don't teach we. So President Bill, this now wake up call for you. Now you're not smart enough for bypass history. History don't tell we say where you dig a pit, where you dig hole. Don't forget to say maybe you can be the person where they will go first for them now that whole day if you don't take your time. And then they happen so. So my brothers and sisters, PPRC and again some civil society activists that don't come out and condemn the harsh reality day. So la welcome people them. I know say I don't go too far, too long, but let it. La welcome people them, and then I go come back for recognize una. So I want to say plenty thank you to una. Always don't join. Endure. I will continue for appeal to una, let una share. I want to say special thank you to his sister Aisata Dumbuya. Thank you very much. And you also then become a prominent family member at VOS. We truly appreciate you. And again, another prominent brother, winner brother, Albert Lansana. Thank you very much. Again, Madam Aisata say, good evening, Mr. Kagbo. Good evening to you. And Brother Albert say, good evening, my favorite, fabulous, blessed, dear brothers and sisters. God bless you all richly. Thank you very much, and God bless you as well. And I want to say plenty thank you to we brother Michael Williams. Let God bless you for where you join. Say hello, Mr. Kagbo, good evening, and good evening to you as well. And to we brother, another prominent brother, Brother Abdullah Kamara, thank you very much. Say hello, VOS Network family. And another prominent brother, Brother C. Kamara, thank you very much. And I know say you don't give me a chief crown, but they are big. Not make them come after me. Say I get intention for go on for politics. I don't tell people and say I not qualify. So, because I don't get no intention for give up either my Salon citizenship or my Canadian citizenship. So that I talk openly because the love for the country, and I believe in the rule of law. I not qualify for any political position as the current constitution say. They state very clearly, say where you get to sim, and the to sim you voluntarily acquire additional citizenship alongside your Sierra Leonean citizenship, will qualify for any public office, elected public office. So I'm out. This I do for the love of the country. I want to say plenty ado to a prominent sister, and when our sister Asia to say thank you very much, and I hope you do well and the family to do well. Say good evening, Mr. Kagbo. How are you and the family out there? And good evening to my VOS family. Thank you so much, Sister Asia to say. And another prominent sister, I want her to contact. Thank you very much. Say good evening, sir, and good evening to you. And Sister Cecilia, thank you very much. Comoin. I hope I pronounce well, but thank you very much. And Isef, another prominent sister on this platform. Thank you so much, Sister Cecilia. You say good evening. And another prominent brother and Isef, can they contribute very frequently in our VOS, not to just this program. Brother Abdullah Sisse, thank you very much. Say the real flag bearer of APC is now the Secretary General, Lansana, since all the aspirants are Mumu. So Lansana should repeat his action and commentary time and time again. He should now go for flag bearer. Interesting. And really, so that's, I want to pause here a little bit. Brother Abdul make a very salient point. So given what they happen, so how them people there go say they're ready for rule that country if they're quiet? They're not able for come because I think some of them they feel say, oh, they will be next in line. But yet now the same people there want let them support us then gonna treat and fight for them. How ironic. And this they speak volume. So thank you for that reminder, Brother Abdul Sese. Thank you so much. And I want to say plenty thank you to Brother Ibrahim Ansari. He said the APC has been suspended from all activities. Therefore, I'm calling on all APC members of parliament, chairmen and mayors to suspend their participation in all government activities. My brother, it don't let to. Remember, then try this and not work. So, I don't know if you be watch last week program. I make it clear. Say me advice, then better not do that. When I remember where I be talk say, SLPP go fend all kind of way for provoke them. Let them do exactly what you know they suggest so. And they don't kind of hint saying that constitutional review then go pass them with 2/3 majority of the people that were present in parliament. So tell me too, if this provocation, if you remember up front, I make it clear, so let we be careful, let we be patient. Let we not allow somebody for provoke you and you do something where maybe not in the interest of you yourself and by extension the country. SLPP, they try for provoke APC. Let them go do exactly that. Let them walk away. And when they walk away, then pass all their sweeping tier where they do so. Including the bill where the next thing, my brothers and sisters, as I can say, President Bill, it just happens that people and they underestimate him. Easy for see through. The next step, where they say, okay, for now, then they adjust the non-entrenched clauses and stuff for massage the whole thing. And then after which, then bring the entrenched clauses where they need now for use then that for take, they say where they don't put all that together. They go with one paper, one question to the citizens of Sierra Leone. You want the new constitution? Yes or no? That's it. So once people then say yes, Salon don't get a new constitution. Because according to the Minister of Justice, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, they said the changes then too plenty for still call them the 1991 constitution. So after they don't make all them changes here, where the average person don't know what then changes here, what it go mean for the country, if it go push democracy go before, but still, where they don't make all them changes here, according to what you say, then they go bring a document to the people of Sierra Leone and ask them if they want the new constitution or not. We see how other places in Africa then do them. Now their playbook the President Bill they get from so. Una go tell me back. I don't want SLPP folks them. Una they feel say na APC una they do. President Bill they do things them for make sure say even una na the SLPP. It just happens say I want keep to the 2-hour mark. I be tempted for play some part of First Lady interview we do na AYV. If una listen carefully to the interview there, it give the impression say President Bill get more time. Because in things say President Bill intend for clean, at the paraphrase, intend for clean salon. So whose other additional time he need? When he forgets that time they for clean salon, we get less than 2 years now. So my brothers and sisters, that, I don't know if now a slip of tongue or it prepare some of we where they read almost, where they interpret almost every word of the politicians them. It give a hint for test the waters. And the other thing we're talking about that interview, they want to draw to our attention, my brothers and sisters. Again, because of time, I'm not able to go deep into that story there. But I sure see opportunity go come back. Because I feel, see, this one is more important than First Lady interview. Because to me, I feel, see, First Lady deliberately, it won't become a distraction. It do all them here for distract from the major things them we Imandi do for nyaka that country day. So that's not part of their strategy, unfortunately. But it says something we interest me most. When I remember, I think few months back, where I talk about the journalist we do investigate into First Lady in family, meaning in extended family members them, in brothers them, and show several properties them, say that the First Lady is using brother them for acquire them properties then they, and show a mansion we build for, where he buy or build for Imama and all that. When I go back, when I check First Lady in Facebook, I hope say it's still lady. Waiting to say about them properties then they back then. Oh, the journalist go and snap people and pick them, then host them and say na in get them. That's so it be say. My brothers and sisters, a few days back, waiting to say by the interview. He say most of them host them day with that journalist show. Now he gets them, he bothers them. And what did he say? According to the journalist in investigation, say them brothers then they not even get that kind of job. They're unemployed. So now in the First Lady, they sponsor them. So what did he say? He say them brothers then they feeble like gentle salon. So meaning that they get lucrative government contract for make roads. And that's the First Lady say. Just imagine, few months back, you say you don't even know who say that person pulling. They go snap people and they host them and say that he host them. So indirectly, it denies say not to get a host them there. But as we they come closer, if it possible say man go left, so it is set the stage now how for defend them properties then they. So we make it clear now. Say yes, most of them properties then they get them. And they falsely claim say it be gentle. But my brothers and sisters, again, plenty of una know am, will be the UK. So for somebody we say it get mansion them, it gets so much wealth that he not able for administer them on your own. It get for hand them over a company, like company run them business then they for her. Not to fake money person and they where you get so much property them that you and them give a company, investment company, for invest them for you or for manage them for you. With all that kind of wealth, according to them, where is Sidumpa, that woman, that London, we see a picture where they be sidom na a public transit where, again, not to disrespect, but you go see hardship at them, man. President be at that time. You go see hardship at them. And on top of that, for very long time, and even when you don't be president, you then, we call them, welfare home. Na salon, like locust housing. Housing where people they can get challenges for make ends meet. Somebody will get so much wealth that a company, they manage the wealth for them. They go then a project home. I think UK then call and cancel home. Ebo, what a disconnect. So you see what make us say the criminals then get criminal mind, but common sense do not get. And that kind of thing the First Lady display by that interview lack common sense. And the other thing where I sure say anybody will be to listen to the interview, they will just shake it and probably with frustration. It say in the First Lady, we voluntarily declare it assets them. And in fact, the ACC boss not be one for declare because they say not in the law, but he insists. My brothers and sisters, we all know the ACC puppet with them put there. And remember, as easy as for he investigate the spending of the First Lady in office, waiting Ben Kelfala say, oh well, he go back since Ernest Koroma and wife, Madam Sia Koroma in these them. So now that far away they first he go begin they warm up before he come to the current First Lady. As simple as for investigate waiting or how then they spend the country money for buy furniture and the other things then where they be accused them of. So it's very clear. And APC una no feel bad though. Una look at Ade Macaulay. Wetin Ade Macaulay do? In way na the ACC boss. In way for be witness for indict for all them people there accountable during APC time, during the inquiry, the commission of inquiry. Somebody wait for day on the side of the government for make sure say it give all the necessary evidence for nail people them. Shamelessly, it be one of the people them where they represent the people them where is supposed for all accountable. At a similar path, Ben Kelfala de so. So na see why I say APC and SLPP na how they can call and tattoo and our Al-Hussein and Al-Hassan. Of course, unfortunately, I think the Gbeshe no will survive. So my brothers and sisters, again, I don't want to spend too much time on Fatima Bio issue because it's not relevant to me. This way they before we. It really meaningful. So let's try for finish up the comments and then I go talk about the last topic where it will be the appointment of the new ECSL boss. On a member that the ECSL get for organize the referendum election. So not all the 2028 for so. And that referendum day, una go tell me back. That referendum, the adjustment to that entrenched clause, then get for adjust the term limit. Because otherwise, you ask yourself, waiting that president bill is stake. Waiting he get at stake for push the country almost on the edge. The answer is very simple. President bill, it intend for do waiting Lansana Conde do, Alpha Conde do, and waiting Lansana Alassane Ouattara do. And of course, that guy we don't do a long since, and is still they bastardized the constitution. And Uganda, Museveni, and then we see that now Egypt, and of course Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea, like all over the place, my brothers and sisters. So now that President bill they do. And he deliberately lobby for being the chairman of Ecowas. Because Ecowas now the immediate body we get for pressure. So if him be chairman, the time I make, lawyer Tijan C, Sulaiman Banja Tijan C, where he sort of talk say, waiting at the urgency. No, for President bill, it's urgent. Because now where he be chairman of Ecowas, if he don't able pass all this in 2026, guess what? It don't become law. So the next thing they go say, oh, now the law of the land. Just like how they do for the Public Elections Act. They rush pass them. The PR and everything, rush and pass them. And after all they don't pass them, the terrible senge. Oh, now the law of the land, now the constitution. So for people that we know will understand, they not say now statutory instrumental. They say now the constitution. Like say he enshrined in the constitution. But no, then pass on quick. Less than 1 year to the election. And at the aftermath to the CISO. Because with the PR, they no say, you not go before change the dynamics of parliament until the next election. So that's nine, they begin to, that's nine will be the stake. So now the same thing make, with all the thing them promise people that will not happen, the PR, they will go no side. And they will deliver because they not do them with utmost sincerity. So my brothers and sisters, let we not be naive. President bill, unless we, the citizens of that country, including SLPP members, them, supporters, them, we team up firm. Because from my understanding, they say an myself be attempt that make, according to sources, say that make not be implement the constitutional review, the report, the white paper. Because in the review, it not stipulate, say, if the people agree, it can go up to third term for change the term limit. So President Bill, it don't get rid of, like, there's no constitutional review committee. So, so that they pick and choose. Waiting for adjust, waiting not for adjust, waiting for left. So all the things that way they explain, me brothers and sisters. Una tell me not to for strengthen the president in position more and more. And we all know say that they na be the problem with the 1991 constitution. So if with a complaint say the 1991 constitution, the president get too much power, and yet this constitution way they under review, so they not tell we no way how they go reduce that them power than they. Instead, now more power they want to give to the president. So now tell me how salon go benefit. And they don't begin display that. So like I sort of go back to reading more comments, and I'll for say again, boku thank you to all the people that we don't give the comments, and I know say the comments don't piled up on me, but I want to say again, plenty thank you to Abdul Sese. Say it's now there that clear that the tripartite is all hoax and all was a rogue dossier, which is not even debated in the parliament since it was compiled. My brothers and sisters, that's something why we don't tell on now. That tripartite, President Bill get what he want. So APC then take him bait. And SLBP be think say, you know what? Let we allow them for go na parliament. And then this thing, we'll just kind of bury him or something. But the APC then feel say, then go use the tripartite for force connect for release the disaggregated result by police station. So all two the sides they not be genuine. They all be kind of get strategy and not in the interest of the people, even though they claim for do that. So I don't say I'm repeatedly now saying a waste of time, waste of resources, and unnecessary tension. And at that, we don't come for CISO. But Ibrahim continue to say it's not the APC Secretary General in prison, it's the people of the country in prison. What an interesting interpretation. And finally, I see one of we great people on this platform, we Sister Mary J. Thank you very much. Say good evening, Mr. Kagbo and everyone. And you continue to say, I'm confused about what is happening in our country that we used to call Sweet Mama Saloon, but now it has become sour. I'm so sad. My sister, not to you, and we're all sad. Saddened by the situation where they go now with country. And I for say plenty thank you to una all we don't join we. And I want for say boku thank you to Julian Conte. You see the APC executive is paid its own coin. They failed to address the justice for the 2023 elections, and now they are getting paid. Interesting. You see, that's why I so love the comments. Sister Aisata Dumbuya, they say it's really sad the way our country is going. Absolutely. And Brother Abdul Sese say this time round, no salon people go begin Adebayo make a announce protest date since nobody never believe him. Okay. I want to say plenty thank you to Brother Favor. As always, I do appreciate you. They remind people for letting like, share, and subscribe to the VOS network. And another prominent brother, we I go say Sefna, a founding member of the VOS extended family, Brother Fuad, to say thank you very much. Say welcome everyone to VOS family. Thank you. And I also say plenty thank you to we sister Brenda Leone. Say it was widely known that he stole the election. If he knows that he did not steal the election, let them bring out the aggregated result and publish it. Simple, plain and simple. Well said. And thank you. So yes, and Brother Favor, they give me thumbs up, say yes, now the 16th. And thank you for that confirmation day. And Brother Abdullah say they say yes, Bill has no hands on this, but his wife and the Paupa court. I don't know hands on waiting they go on the PPRC. Please clarify for we the PPRC or the court situation. So which one be no get hands in? Please let me know. Michael Kelly, thank you very much, Dumbuya. Michael Kelly Dumbuya say it's the police that charged him and not the court. Okay, so again, it just happens say it gets plenty write up. So the police, they be don't release they not be get anything with them press for. Okay, so police charge you to court. So where police they charge you to court now, sort of allegation. Okay, so it left to the court now for say like that's the way they deny and bail. So if you can able help we, waiting at the reason we make them deny and bail. I don't know if you send a police because as they see in the picture, you get uniform. So waiting at the reason where the court deny and bail, because they adjourned the case to Monday. So Mr. Lansanana, a flight risk, a threat to the society. So let we know. Because they're not past the judgment yet. They didn't listen to the case. So the police carry the case, okay, then carry the case to court. So the court don't listen to the police their side. And then the first appearance of Mr. Dumbuya, then they say, oh no, we're not going to release you, or we'll put you, we'll keep you now till the next court hearing. So tell me, we can justify that. And all the while, the time where they release her, we don't get any evidence say Mr. Dumbuya na a threat to the society. We don't get no evidence of that. And yet the court go ahead and say they need a game bail. So I don't know if you're not police, but help we for understand, please. And again, I read exactly within the headline news. So the bone of contention here is APC Secretary General denied bail by Pademba Road Court. So they help me understand, Brother Michael Kelly Dumbuya, help me understand if any justification, if you know what you don't know. I don't know if you're not police giving you, but to give a high level, you don't need to go in details. All right, I'm for say again, plenty thank you. And Mary J say what is happening in the country will create a serious political crisis if someone calls me a thief and I know I am not one. I'll not feel offended at all. This is totally unacceptable. And as a matter of fact, one thing again, Michael, help me to understand this. Looking at the whole thing, yes, now the president of the country, but however, some certain case then they are not feel say they're supposed for, it no matter if now the president involved or not. Some certain issues then they were supposed to be treated as a civil matter. I don't feel say this supposed for constitute a state crime at all. Yes, the cyber crime and stuff like that, because they want for continue for intimidate people them, so they make them now as a state crime. But tell me too, how many times Fatima Bill don't tell off people them? He even call Senge, Julde, dogs. Compare that with saying you thief election. They even call Fatima Bill for ask her why you say that? Absolutely not. So now that way they will now for continue for cherry pick the enforcement of the land, the law of the land. So plenty other instances where I can go on and on and on. Where now the other side, they can say anything where they want. Fitia people and call people and names and everything. But yet the police not ever pull any public statement. Say as a result, this person they're under investigation or whatever it is. We all as Africans, for call you thief man and for call you dog, who's one more insulting? As Africans. So dear, let we stop this. Let we really stop this. As a matter of fact, in my opinion, this not constitute a state crime at all. That thing say, oh, it incitable, they're not even protest. After the fact, after when the police decide to release them, nothing will happen when you go say as a result of waiting if they don't say. Ignite tension of that country. Nothing. So then just feel say, oh, na strategic move for keep them there. So then go disrupt then timetable and make APC day in disarray leading to the elections. So all that. And then at the same government, they say APC not getting a chance for rule the country peacefully. But yet then they provoke the crisis. Again, I want to say plenty thank you, but I get limited time now. Let us show una I want to deal with this issue. And let I read for una first the press release we come out as allegedly come out in a State House. I go read that. And then I go read the Lawyers Society, the reaction to this press release. So the press release saying from the government of Sierra Leone 2 days ago, the 10th, February 2026, and yes, slash Madam, appointment of Mr. Edmond Alpha as Chief Electoral Commissioner / Chairman. Again, on another position there, condemn position. Section 32(3) of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991, Act number 6 of 1991 provides that the members of the Electoral Commission shall be appointed by the President after consultation with the leaders of all registered political parties and subject to the approval of Parliament. And then quote the Constitution directly. And this is not the other thing. Waiting at the definition of consultation. And we will see waiting, I believe, say then constitute as consultation. In view of this constitutional provision, His Excellency the President hereby consults, hereby consult with the leadership of your political party of his intention to appoint Mr. Edmond Alpha as Chief Electoral Commissioner / Chairman of the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone. In view of the above, you are kindly requested to submit your views on this proposal within 3 working days from the date of this letter. Yours sincerely, Baba Fortune, Secretary to the President. Addressed to the Chairman, Alliance Democratic Party, ADP, the Chairman, All People's Congress, the Chairman, Citizenship Democratic Alliance, Chairman, National Democratic Alliance, NDA, National Grand Coalition, National Progressive Democrat, National Unity and Reconciliation Party, People's Democratic Party, Peace and Liberation Party, People's Movement for Democratic Change, Public National Independent Party. So, my brothers and sisters, 2 days on the 10th, they arrest the Secretary General. On the 12th, 2 days after that, the Secretary General will forbid the person will go be instrumental. But when I tell me, so now the definition this of consultation, I go find let somebody check, because me know I don't check on a dictionary and stuff, the difference between informing somebody and consulting with somebody are two different things, my brothers and sisters. So now let us show now within the Law Society say the concern where they express. According to them, the Lawyers Society, the press release, Lawyers Society condemns the proposed appointment of Mr. Edmond Alpha as Chief Electoral Commissioner ahead of the constitutional review process and implementation of the agreement for national unity. The Lawyers Society has seen a letter dated 10th February 2026 being circulated on social media, purportedly from the Office of the President, seeking the views of all registered political parties on the proposed appointment by the President of Mr. Edmond Sylvester Alpha, currently serving as a Commissioner of the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone, Ecsl, as Chief Electoral Commissioner. This request is made in accordance with Section 32(3) of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act No. 6 of 1991 as amended, which stipulates that, so then basically they just remind we of within the Constitution say, which they agree, say it is within the President in power for do that. They not question that, but the timing. So then continue for say, which stipulates that the President must consult all registered political party before appointing a Chief Electoral Commissioner. When I see the flip side of it, before the appointment, you consult the political parties. Not to the appointment. And then they tell them, say, okay, well, this person, I want for appoint, so give me your own views and stuff. No. So not to something where they put out a press release, send out to them and stuff. So within the Law Society say, the Society's position on this proposed appointment is outlined below. 1. Appointing a Chief Electoral Commissioner during ongoing discussions surrounding constitutional amendments may undermine the review process and disregard the expressed will of the people, as documented in both the Constitutional Review Committee report and the Agreement for National Unity, that's the Tripartite report, which recommend amending the current appointment procedure in Section 32(3) of the 1991 Constitution by the introduction of a search and nomination committee to be tasked with the responsibility of providing nominees for the President for appointment of members of the Ecsl and the Political Parties Regulation Commission. My brothers and sisters, let I explain the first part today. So within the Law Society, they say now, yes, the 1991 Constitution under Section 32(3, it said the President get a power there for appoint. But because of that thing they be don't bring katakata during the June 23 election, so waiting that they recommend now per this constitution where then they bring for review, and it they in line with waiting the tripartite recommend. Waiting they recommend at the report, the tripartite report. Say, therefore, establish a committee, where that committee they search for people them. So basically, the people them we want that job there. Now the committee they send their application, their resume and all that. So the committee they go through all the documents them relating to the people and eligibility, if they see if they qualify or not. So after where that committee they don't search. And what thing that they do now is, among the people that we then search, then they propose, like where you go say shortlist. Then they propose a list of candidates to the president. I believe say then gets a specific number. The last time I checked, I think about 3 or so candidates them, where the president still get the flexibility for choose what I want choose. But it only for be, according to the recommendation, it only for be among the people them with the search committee don't already look through their resume, don't vet and say, yes, then people are they meet the requirement for become the next ECSL boss. So any of them, let's say 3 people them, any of them 3 people are where they suggest to you, they qualify. So it left to you now for choose among the 3 people that would on shortlist. That's not be the recommendation. But what the president do now? Yeah. Just by himself, and not go through, set up any committee, and not go through any of them thing and they, not to names them where they suggest to him, they recommend to him. No, it just take him upon himself and shove on our people and throat. So meaning that it still they maintain the constitutional provision. So people them way they watch this, and that's not the second part we then try for say. Question the president in commitment to the reform here, the constitutional review, and also the tripartite recommendation. Because if you be committed to them thing and they enough for be do what you do so. So the second point we the law association, the law society give. Proceeding with Mr. Alpha's appointment prior to implementing recommendation 36 of the tripartite recommendations and recommendation 8.10 of the Constitutional Review Committee, which call for the establishment of a search and nomination committee, could compromise the integrity of the reform process and create the perception of insufficient commitment to genuine electoral reforms and governance. Just as I say. Because where you don't undermine the 2 documents them, the Constitutional Review Committee then document, and then you undermine the tripartite recommendation, so clearly how you go come back to people and say, you know what? I want for like Salon better. I want for let Salon get a very good electoral system where go outlive me, Madabio. So clearly, a questionable if he really gets the commitment. So the third point, the appointment of Mr. Edmond Alpha before the enactment of key recommendations such as recommendation 6, which request an external functional review of the ECSL, and recommendation 36 may repeat past transparency and accountability challenges observed during the 2023 elections. Such actions risk reinforcing previous shortcomings rather than advancing accountability reform within the ECSL. In light of these concerns, the Society respectfully urges the government of Sierra Leone to reconsider the proposed appointment, conclude the constitutional review process, and fully implement and honor the Tripartite agreement, especially regarding the appointment of members of ECSL and PPRC. So, me fambulem, I go tap na ya, because I don't put 11 minutes bonya. I don't want to go beyond the 2-hour mark. But it's very clear, me people them. And like I say, President Bill, he do this intentionally. Not by mistake, he do them intentionally. Saying, it's still within the Constitution of 1991. So yes, he not breach the Constitution because the interpretation of consulting versus informing not in another ball game. We at this point repeatedly we don't say in a VOS naya saying APC they suppose for carry that matter day to court. Let the court give a better interpretation of that particular provision there. Within the interpretation of consult versus inform. Because to me, the small English one know. Now inform me, they inform them. And just imagine, you give them 3 days. 3 days. Send for me, you review and all that. What do you think? No, I inform. For consult, it's different. Where I want for consult with you, before even I make public any appointment, I sit down with you first. Say, okay, I dey look at this person for be the next ECSL boss. So tell me about what you make of it, or if you get any other person, or you know any other person, we equal to the task. That's not consultation. But for say, you know what, now this I want to do, so within 3 days, send for me, so this you just the informer, and then you ask for send feedback. So now inform, you just inform them. And then you give them 3 days. Even though the Constitution now say specific time and stuff. But for somebody we're very vital in the peace of that country day. So for vet that person day. For let people review that person day. You give 3 days. So very clear. Saying, now inform you just inform them, not to consult, you consult them at all. So my brothers and sisters, you know, again, this a clear indication to we. Say President Bill, you know, love salon. President Bill, he did do whatever he did do now for cement himself na power. And that to me, my brothers and sisters, now in trouble. Now in the trouble me, and I believe say for trouble una the SLPP folks them. Because I know say una all the glad they thinking to say, oh President Bill in time done. So una the member now, who that now the candidate una for support and all that. My brothers and sisters, you know each day too. The entire way President Bill they do so is very clear. That man the position himself for go 3rd term. I know say Bokofuna go think otherwise, but it's very clear. The position himself for go 3rd term. No question about that. Because otherwise, for like it get good legacy, they don't come with 2 documents them. Constitutional Review Committee document, and then you get the Tripartite agreement. Why not just go by them and say, okay, you know what, for let this person start for prepare early and all that, let we prioritize the committee. If not done, they self then do. And make the committee according to, you get what they call playbook. You get a blueprint. It then are the tripartite. And una sign up. So it's very clear how for them step by step. Why you decide for disregard that step there? Where una self call this tripartite report, saying in the interest of national unity. So, but when you go against her now, waiting in essence, you imply you not believe in national unity. You just believe in your own power. For let you cement your power. So, my brothers and sisters, let's left now with this message. Again, I want to appeal to we brothers them, both the brothers and sisters, both the SLPP and APC. I know say beaucoup time people who don't talk this talk, but I go repeat them. And I want first for address the economic hardship. A painful, no question about that. But if you give up, a more dangerous. And for we young people, them, they don't necessarily for like on a go formal school. If na fitter work or mechanic work, go do them. If na carpentry, go do them. Because their skills then they go reach a point where the country don't settle. People then go need their skills then they. I believe say even now, Seth, people then go need their skills then they, especially if you combine them with integrity. Because with the say you get beaucoup people that will sabi work, but they're not reliable. So if you do your work, you don't get your skill, and you combine that with integrity, my brother or sister, una go be self-employed. So think about that, not for today, but the long run. And when you're able to create employment for yourself, it'll make a big difference. So dear, a message to the youth. Una not powerless. Una voice, like I be say at the beginning, it matter big time. The future matter. But what can happen is plenty of una, the frustration they make una feel hopeless. And I make beaucoup of una they go into drugs, that kush and all that. But you get reason for turn things around. Because guess what? Now una get the salon tomorrow. So now he make una for put foot down and say for 20,000 leons or 20 leons, we now first in 20,000, and on how much for cookery now, and then you t-shirt, and you go say somebody we not believe in, you go vote for him because of that we not get for it for 1 week. And that person get for dinner power for 5 years. After we don't feed you for 2-3 days. It means now the rest of in term you go to suffer. Think about that. And it's not a good strategy. So una take the country back. Not so violently, but for make the politicians then know say enough is enough. Una don't get to our senses. And for the family where they struggle, yes, una not be this, you not be the only family where they struggle. And not to something for shame. And again, certain thing the way they meet you. I know say, then thing they know they again for talk to neighbor. You know, instead of you feel shame and things then they bottle things then within you. And then can create for like beaucoup people and do something where they go regret. Share them. You must get neighbor where it go keep you secret or it go respect you decision. Talk to people them. And you neighbor we able get forgive people them to share. And my final word now is let we all think say Salon Big Pass we all Salon Big Pass any current crisis where they go through. Salon Big Pass any politician we even Mother Bill. Salon Big Pass Mother Bill. And Salon Big Pass any electoral cycle. Whether not 2023, 2028, or 5 years after that, we will be 2033, Salon big past the elections then day. So as long as that be the case, and we believe in each other, we believe in peace, freedom, justice, and get your brother back, that country they go survive. That country they go survive Mother Bill. So now that I want for left with una. Let una refuse for give up. Una not give up. Una peacefully demonstrate una dissatisfaction. Una no need for common treat, but particularly for the supporters. You must get your candidate SLPP flag bearer where you believe in. But if Mother Bill dey in the way, they want for change things and create tension, not only for SLPP, but for the country, we need for say no to her. I want for say boku tenki, we wanna give it time for listen, and I go above small, but I go still try for keep to me near resolution. So I want for say boku tenki to una all. Let God bless una with una family. Let God bless all the people we mean well for that country day. And the people that we don't mean well, as I can always say, and we brothers and sisters, we don't need for swear them. Let we pray for them, let God change them, let them become better citizens. Let them think of the country force. And let them pass policies them. We go benefit, we picking them, we not born it. We great grand picking them, we not born it. So now yeah, I go drop the curtain and let God bless una again with una family. And the one and only country where me and you to cherish and call Mama Salon. Let God bless that country day. So my brothers and sisters, I go encourage you now for Leona tune in on Saturday. I believe so we don't get a lot of update with respect to what they go on with APC the situation. And Saturday, I believe say by the time Madam Matilda come, we don't know if APC then lower elections then go all or not, given the PPRC the suspension. So I believe say it will come with updates them for share with una. And on Sunday, when Matilda and show now have 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Salon time will be 10 o'clock Nanette. Mr. Shilon and Mr. Mengots then go come on Sunday, and the time within they start now 3 p.m. America time. And Salon time and UK time, it will be 8 o'clock Nanette. So until next week, Thursday, by God's grace, where I go sooner back, the same place, same time, me, na Abdul Karim Kagbo, they say let God bless una, and let God bless the one and only country where we cherish, we na Mama Salon. Una good night, una tata.